Have you ever seen something online, a post, a video, a comment, and then gone back to look for it, only to find it completely gone? Not just deleted, but erased, as if it never existed in the first place? In 2016, a Reddit user named 89East started posting on the Unresolved Mysteries subreddit. Their posts were strange, too detailed, too specific, like someone was documenting a real, unfolding crisis. They talked about a facility, erased files, and claimed the internet wasn't what it seemed. The story caught fire. Thousands of people followed, captivated. And then, just as suddenly as it began, every single trace of 89East vanished. Not just their posts, but their entire digital footprint. No one has ever been able to explain how. This is the story of the disappearance of 89East, a case that blurred the line between online fiction and something much, much darker. The first post appeared on May 3, 2016. The title was chilling. My job is deleting things that shouldn't exist. It read like a confession from someone in deep, serious trouble. 89East claimed to be a digital sanitation contractor, a vague title they said was tied to government cybersecurity. Their job, they explained, was to find and remove files that were never meant to be uploaded. They weren't talking about malware or copyright violations. They were talking about data anomalies. You've all seen things vanish online and chalked it up to moderation or copyright strikes, they wrote. But some deletions aren't human decisions. Some things remove themselves. I just track the ones that don't. The account was brand new, just 1 day old. No profile picture, no history. But the writing style, methodical, eerie, and almost clinical, hooked people instantly. It felt real. Over the next few days, 89East answered questions from hundreds of curious Redditors. They described deleted Wikipedia pages that would mysteriously reappear differently, YouTube videos that would regenerate new thumbnails overnight, and encrypted files that seemed to resist deletion. A few users recognized the name Eureka. They tried to connect it to the old, mysterious Eureka TXT file that had circulated online years earlier. 89East ignored those replies. But then, one user posted something alarming. They claimed to have accessed the server through a back door. They said the file contained a map, coordinates, and a single phrase, "Return to the source." Within hours, their comment was gone. Their entire account vanished. Then, 89East posted again. Don't interact with the file. If it downloads, unplug your machine. If you've already seen it, you'll start noticing things. By mid-May, the tone of 89East's posts started to shift. The clinical confidence was gone, replaced by paranoia. The posts became fragmented, frantic. They wrote about hearing feedback loops in their headphones, seeing security cameras move when no one was home, and having dreams that weren't theirs. Then they shared one final blurry photo, a computer screen displaying a single phrase in white text on a black background. Connection restored. Source active. And after that, absolute silence. Less than 24 hours later, the account was deleted. No archive, no backups, no cached data could be found. The only trace left was a single screenshot of a reposted comment. They're not deleting data, they're deleting time. The Unresolved Mysteries subreddit exploded. Was 89East an elaborate alternate reality game, or ARG? Was it just a well-written creepypasta? The deeper people dug, the stranger it all became. Reddit log showed the account wasn't just deleted, it was deregistered. It was as if it never existed at all. Normally, even with deleted accounts, the user ID remains in the system, but 89East's was just gone. Even Reddit admins couldn't find any internal metadata for the account. It got weirder. The posts that had been archived on third-party sites like PushShift were also blank, not marked as removed, just empty lines where the text used to be. And the most disturbing part? The same thing happened to 3 other accounts that had replied directly to 89 East. They all vanished without a trace in the same week. The trail went cold for 3 years. Then, in 2019, a small YouTube channel called Tech Deep Dive claimed they had found a fragment of the Eureka 013 file on a public archive. The host, a cybersecurity analyst, began analyzing the file on camera. He showed that the code combined an ancient cipher, similar to those used in the 1400s, with modern encryption algorithms. At the very end of the file, he found a hidden image, a photograph of a server rack in a dimly lit room with a timestamp, May 3, 2016. The exact date 89 East first posted. He uploaded the video. 3 days later, it was removed for violating terms of service. No copyright claim, no community strikes, just gone. The channel never posted again. So what happened to 89 East? The mystery has split the internet into a few main theories. Theory 1, it was a government experiment. Some believe 89 East stumbled upon a real AI project designed to rewrite or self-correct digital history. When they tried to expose it, the system targeted and erased their identity. Theory 2, it was an ARG that went wrong. An incredibly elaborate alternate reality game that spiraled out of control. The only problem is, no company ever claimed credit. No marketing tie-in, no creator ever stepped forward. It was a game with no prize and no ending. The third and most unsettling theory is that Eureka 013 wasn't just a file. It was a self-replicating information pattern. Data designed to survive deletion by moving between networks. Essentially, information with a mind of its own. If that's true, then maybe 89 East didn't disappear at all. Maybe. They uploaded themselves. And then, on April 1st, 2024, a new post appeared on the ARG subreddit. The title, Connection Restored, 89E. The account was 12 minutes old. The post contained only a single link to a Google Drive file named Return to the Source zip. Within an hour, the link was broken. Google confirmed there was no record of the file ever being uploaded. But users who managed to click it reported a bizarre phenomenon. Their browsers froze for exactly 89 seconds, then displayed a blank screen with the words, Time Restored. The post, of course, is gone now, but dozens of screenshots remain. The font, the formatting, the phrasing, all identical to 89 East's final message from 8 years earlier. To this day, no one knows who 89 East was. There's no IP trace, no digital fingerprint, no cross-platform presence. Some say it was an experiment, some say it was art, and others are convinced it was a warning that the internet is no longer just a library of information, but a living system that can edit itself. And maybe, just maybe, it didn't delete 89 East. It absorbed them. Because every few years, a new account appears, posting fragments of the same text, the same patterns, the same words. The source is active. If you think this story is pure fiction, maybe you're right. But if you search hard enough online, you'll still find traces of 89 East, buried between deleted threads, broken links, and cached pages that shouldn't exist. Maybe that's how it wants to be remembered. Not as a person, but as a presence. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy diving into the web's deepest mysteries, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let me know your theories about 89 East in the comments below. Stay curious, and see you next time.